Alright guys, welcome back to the vlog. Today, I'm going to tell you a story. Here's a fun fact, here's the first bit of the story. I just finished motovlogging for like 20 minutes, and it sucked. I didn't know what to talk about, and it was just pretty awful. And then I remembered that I have a story that I've been meaning to tell you guys, and it actually links to the last motovlog I did. So, remember the last motovlog I did? And it was like, I'm never gonna get a 100, and I was all depressed, and I was like, I'm never gonna get a 100 in school, and I was complaining because my guitar teacher, who knew I was better than him, would never give me a 100 grade. Well, guess what, guys? I got that 100. I am not kidding. It was the last test I ever took of my high school career, and I got the 100. And it was also the most important. Basically what happened was, as you told from the last video, I was pretty salty about not getting that 100. I was pretty upset, and so, you know, I didn't complain to him, but I did say like, yo, you're being, I didn't say yo either. I was just like, you're being unfair, you know it's true, this is ridiculous. I go to class every day, and every time that I'm there, when I do show up, I am playing non-stop. I'm constantly practicing and playing my guitar, while everyone else just socializes and does their thing and doesn't play. So it's stupid that you're not giving me 100s on these things when I come in and play them perfectly, because his idea was, oh, it'll never be perfect in music, there was something you could have done better. But I blew that theory out of the water, because I was like, you can't compare high school kids to like David Gilmour. You can't do that. So, you know, David Gilmour's idea of a perfect performance compared to a high school kid's perfect performance is different. So if I'm a high school kid and I think I did it perfect, you should be able to recognize what that is. So after that, took some consideration, and I also, it's kind of one of those things where he did something he didn't want to admit he was doing, but then once he heard it out loud, he's like, oh crap, yeah, I was. What I mean by that is, he was treating me poorly because he didn't like me, and he was being biased. I already mentioned this, touched this. He wasn't marking me as good as he should be, simply because he didn't like me as a person, which is effed up for a teacher to do. So I confronted him about it, and he swore it wasn't true, but it was true, because ever since I confronted him about it, his attitude changed, and he started being nice to me, but not just nice, like extra nice, like super nice, like, okay buddy, get off my back kind of nice, like going out of his way to just be the best person he can to me, because I told him I knew exactly what he was doing, and I wasn't going to have it. So you're probably wondering why I'm riding around here. I come here to do my wheelie practice. I come here and I practice my wheelies, because I'm practicing, guys, and you will see wheelies soon. Not on the streets, because I don't want to put myself or others in danger, but on the grass I practice. As you can see, it's pretty gray out today. It looks like it's gonna rain, and it already did rain this morning. So this grass is kind of slick, not the best for the wheelies. We're getting there. I've been practicing them. But anyways, back to the story. Actually, let's do two more just to give you some eye candy. The problem is I gotta learn to hold them. You probably can't even tell that I'm going off the ground. I bet with this wide angle lens, it doesn't even look like I'm wheeling. Oh. There, did that one look like a wheelie? I sure hope so. Anyways, back to the story. So I got that 100, and it was on my playing test at my exam, and my exam, well, you know what an exam is, I don't have to explain that to you. It's the most important test of the year, and my exam was worth 30%. It was no different than a regular test. You just went in, played your little piece of music, and then he graded you. Woohoo! And he graded you on it, and, the BMX track. Oh, you can see my tracks from last time I was here. Oh, dang, son. I might rip this up occasionally. You don't know me. You don't know my life. Actually, I bet it's easier on the side of the grass. Oh! I'm getting so distracted over here. Oh my word. So your playing test is worth 30% of your grade. Obviously, that's the most important one that you do. And that was the one that I got the 100 on. And I learned the song the day before the exam because I said, you're never going to give me that 100. Why would I put all my sweat and tears into... Okay, not literal tears. It's just a figure of speech. Why would I put all my hard work into a... We got to get out of here. There's a mom in her backyard and she was mad. She was so mad, dude. Uh-oh, uh-oh. She's gonna call the cops. She's gonna call the cops. She looked PO'd. I think she had a phone in her hand. A little bit of a threat. I'm out of here. That's what I mean. I want to practice in a park where I'm not gonna put anyone in danger, but as you know, people's houses back onto parks, and so they don't like it, so I only go for a short amount of time, but she didn't like that. She didn't like that one bit. I guess we're not going back there for a little bit. So I got that 100 on my exam. Big deal, right? That's what I thought. And guys, even almost better than the 100%, I got the class's top mark. I got the class's top mark for guitar class. So I got the highest mark in guitar, which, I mean, let's be honest. I think I should, right? Like, I should get the best mark for all these high school guitar players compared to me. I'm not saying I'm better. I'm just saying I'm better. All right. So yeah, it's kind of a quick story. I actually tried telling this story once before, but my vlogging equipment messed up. So I think last time I told it, it was a little fresher in my mind. So I knew more of the details. So I don't know as many of those juicy deets about exactly how it went down. I'm just trying to remember. And giving it a couple weeks to set in, that's really how the story went. I mean, I'm not gonna overdo it. I got a 100, whip-de-ding, whip-de-dong. It really only makes a lot of sense if you did see that last vlog where I was like complaining about not ever getting a 100. And then I got the 100, which was just the best feeling on earth, as you can imagine. Also, guys, I'm like low on gas here, and I have been for quite some time, so if we run out of gas, ho-ho, do it for the vlog. I'm purposely not filling up just because I want to kind of see, you know? I want to see how much we got. And I think I have a reserve tank, so I can flip this little switch, and we got some extra juice for when I need it. But yeah, that's my story. I'm gonna make this vlog kind of short. I don't know, maybe it's been short, maybe it hasn't. Yeah, just cause like, I got so much to do. The reason I'm doing this motovlog is because I got home with Gemma from the cottage today, so it was a big travel day. Because we were traveling so much, I didn't have a whole bunch of time to do a nice vlog, so it would have just been kind of a rambly vlog that we all hate. Just kind of a long and boring one, so I decided it'd be better to do a motovlog because you guys have been asking for these a ton in the comments below lately, which is cool, man. I appreciate the support. And it just told me that I need to do some motovlogs. So yeah, I got a lot of work ahead of me. I still got to edit yesterday's vlog. I'm just doing this now because it looks like it's gonna rain, so I came out here before it did, and then I got to figure out what I'm gonna do for food because I'm home alone tonight, and all this other jazz. So I thought I'd come out here, you know, relax my brain a bit, just kind of ride around and talk to you guys one-on-one. So I hope you guys enjoyed this motovlog, and as always, this was Adam, signing out.